Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage your first act evening, the wonderful Mr. Nightingale!
How you doing, Northampton? You alright? You okay? Everyone well? You look good. What the fuck is this? I've never done a gig in the side of a rugby club before, but I like it in the bar mitzvah suite. It looks nice. With your fucking fancy curtains that have got electrics in, and your big screens on either side, like the room's that big you can't see the fucking stage. Somebody's got an expensive tech setup, haven't they? And they like showing it off. Like, can everyone see? Oh, there you go, in the middle. You've been screwed over in the middle there, haven't you? Oh, I see the point of the screens now. How you doing, guys? You alright? Yeah, good. You're close to the bar, but you can see fuck all. So, welcome to my... This is like I'm doing the fucking... like an arena gig. And I am definitely not doing an arena gig. You know, this is great, but it's not. I saw Kevin Hart at the MEN. You're a Kevin Hart fan. Do we know Kevin Hart? Does everyone know Kevin Hart yet? Yes. If you don't know Kevin Hart, you're going to know Kevin Hart. He's a fucking superstar, isn't he? He's amazing. He's like 5'0", but he's going to be... He's like one of the world heavyweight champions of comedy at the moment. He's like the heir apparent to Eddie Murphy. He's going to be that big. I fucking love him. So I paid 60 quid like a dickhead to go and see him at an arena. Why would you ever go and watch comedy at an arena? I mean, why would you watch comedy in the side of a rugby club? That's the first point. But second point, not an arena. It's 21,000 dickheads. We were like 3.8 kilometres from the stage. 60 quid a ticket! Actually, it was 50 quid, and then there was a £10 booking fee, which can fuck off, by the way. Oh, I hate that booking fee. What's that about? It was a computer. It wasn't even a person that took the booking. I wouldn't even mind if it was like Sharon going, this is £9.50's worth of picking up the phone. I'm a pro. I've been doing this 5 years. Why not make it a 10 quid ticket with a £50 booking fee, thieving shit? So, it was a 60 quid ticket. We went down to see him. He's obviously an American, he's like black American guy. I don't know, you're going to know him. He's amazing. And he brought one of his mates to do the intro for him. I have never seen anything like it. It's become my new aim in comedy, is to get introed like Kevin Hart got introed in the arena that night. Because American comics, they really go for it. Over here, if you go too big with an intro, British crowds will sit back and go, I don't know you, dickhead. I'm not clapping till I like you. Do you know what I mean? It's a British thing, isn't it? Oh, you think you're good, do you? Well, I'll fucking stare until you cry. That's like it's like a British thing. You're only good once an audience member's decided, but Americans like, this guy is going to be amazing. Everyone's like, oh my god, tweak a nipple, it's going to be amazing. Not that camp, I've really got to work out my American accent. And how cool is this? Kevin Hart, international superstar, has got one of his mates from Philadelphia to be the compere. This dickhead who's just come from the circuit over there, probably a local comedian, one of his boys from back in the D's, and he's got him over to do the intro, and it was a bit of warm-up, and there was the rules, and then he did the intro, and I thought I'd be sat there going, listen, do it the British way, cold and awkward, but he went full, it was amazing. He was like, ladies and gents, we know the reason we're here tonight, and everyone's like, oh, fuck we do. We paid £10 booking fee, motherfucker. Getting excited. He's like, this man is one of the best comedians in the world right now. He has played all over the world. And I'm like, oh, God, getting into it. Then, weirdly, he started doing his CV. What the fuck? He was like, you may have seen him from the film Ride Along. I was like, yeah, probably. We've just paid 60 quid a ticket. You might have seen him in the film Ride Along 2. You can't do fucking sequels. That's cheating. You may have seen his fucking DVDs. You may see all his DVDs. Like, yeah, we paid 60 quid a fucking ticket. And then he went, well, give it up for my man. It's Mr. Kevin Hart. It was amazing. I had an erection. It worked. It was brilliant. There was fucking lights going off. I was dancing, getting into it. Weird little white guy in the middle of a fucking Kevin Hart crowd. I'm like, I'm fucking loving it. It was amazing. Quality. Had a great. That's now my new aim, is to get introed like that. Not that Tony Simpson, you compared tonight, didn't do a great job. But he didn't do it like Kevin Hart's, mate. That's what I'm fucking looking forward to. It's not going to happen tonight, but one day I'm going to get to that. I'm not even getting one of my mates from back in the day. They're all fucking idiots. I'm getting Kevin Hart's mate, because I want to be introed like that. I want to be introed like a black American comic. It's way better. Ladies and... Just imagine my gig. Ladies and... It's going to be in the side of a rugby club. Maybe this one. Maybe in the bigger room, right? Ladies and gents, we know why we're here tonight. Will you please give it up? You may recognize this man from Sky One's John Bishop's Only Joking in 2013, which he was on twice for a total of 28 non-consecutive seconds. Which which is his only TV, and he can't watch it because his fucking girlfriend deleted it off the Sky Planner. So now if he wants to watch it, he has to go to his fucking granddad's house. He's one of the top 17 comedians in the West Yorkshire area. At the moment, he has played all over the county. He has played motherfucking Wakefield. He has 9 GCSEs, 3 motherfucking A-levels, although one of them is general studies because he fucked up media studies, because it is official bullshit. He has a cycling proficiency. This motherfucker has Netflix. Although he doesn't pay for it himself, he has the login details of a friend. He's not spending £7 unnecessarily. He has a fridge freezer with a water dispenser. Oh yeah, although it was from Gumtree and it does smell like shit. Give it up for this bomb-looking motherfucker. Thank you, Northampton. Until then, this'll do, you know what I mean? It'll do. Live in Leeds, it's nice, live in a student area. What the fuck did I move to a student area for? Look at me, I'm 34, I look older, I'm just scaring all the kids. They're all 19 and fresh-faced and they've got this fucking weirdo like, put your bins away! I'm just getting annoyed at everyone. And it's not their fault, they're idiots, they're 19, they're students. It's my fault for living anywhere near them. I should be in an old person's fucking cul-de-sac, that's what I want. Next move, I'm going to be on a cul-de-sac. I want to be the youngest person on my fucking street. I want to be the young buck winding up all the old neighbours like, look at him, wearing denim. I can't wait. Trainers on a Sunday. I'd love it. And instead I just look like I'm too, 19-year-olds don't need to see this every fucking day. It's not fair on them. I look like a Swedish magician stroke sex offender and I'm scaring them. I wind them up on person like, have you ever been to Stockholm? Like getting in their heads. They can't work wheelie bins. That's what students just can't work fucking wheelie bins. I just want to live on a cul-de-sac where everyone knows good. You know, wheelie bin manners, you know. When do you put them out? When do you put them back in? They don't give a shit, they knock them over like, oh my god, it's so random. We've literally knocked a bin over. How fucking random. It's not random. You kicked it. It's not random, is it? It's your leg and gravity. That's not doing my head in. I put the whole street's wheelie bin back in now. On a Wednesday morning, I'm just fucking everyone's bin. I can't even remember when I started putting my wheelie bin in. Now, systematically going down the street going, come on kids, are you going to get a degree if you can't work a bin? Green bin Wednesday! No one cares, just me. This sums up how much I need to leave the street I live on. On New Year's Day, me and my girlfriend, Laura, right, we had a really boring New Year's Eve. Do you know when you have a boring New Year's Eve? It's rubbish because you miss out, but it's sort of worth it just to wake up on the moral high ground. You know, you don't feel like shit on New Year's Day, and everyone's rancid like, and you're like, oh god, I've had 2 smoothies, I know how to live. It's sort of nice, and I'm at that age where I'm like, god, I've started the year properly, you're probably going to die young. I'm that evil. So we were making Laura was making an apple pie, because I'm not allowed to make apple pie anymore. I fucking love a bit of pie. Tiramisu and pie, that's my fucking demons, right? But I'm not allowed to make the pie, because she did the classic, oh my god, we've watched Great British Bake Off, let's do some baking. And then I made a dick shape out of the offcuts on the pie. I was like, look, dick pie, do you think Mary Berry like my dick pie? And I ruined it, apparently. So we're not allowed to do that anymore, she has to make the pies. New Year's Day, we're having a quiet one, moral high ground, enjoying it. There, I'm wearing my Christmas jumper, which, no, it's not Christmas on New Year's Day anymore, but I spent 35 quid at Burton's, do you know what I mean? I know it's seasonal netwear, when I've spent 35 quid, I'll wear that shit in April, that's how I feel. So she's making a pie, and then The Sound of Music came on BBC One, and we watched the whole fucking thing. It was nostalgia, Julie Andrews, there was singing. I don't care, I've gone boring, I don't mind. I really enjoyed it, but what ruined it is 2 doors down, the students were having a fucking rave from the night before. So I watched The Sound of Music with a minimal techno underbeat. Like, I'm trying to watch The Sound of Music, and I've got the sound of techno. It's that annoying dance music where I can't hear any fucking, I can only hear bass because it's 2 doors like. And I used to do loads of drugs, so there's a bit of me like, oh, like that, that's all right, yeah. Oh, I'm getting into that. Because even though I don't do drugs anymore, because I look a bit too Scandinavian like a sex offender and I scare children in nightclubs, I feel like there's still a bit of me who's like, yeah, I could get into that. Like, going round in my Christmas jumper like, you alright kids? Why are you crying? Come on, what's this shit? Put on a bit of cooler shaker. Tap van. So the music's got, I don't know if you've ever watched The Sound of, you haven't, The Sound of Music with like a techno underbeat. It's sort of fucking works. It's like, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Whoa, whoa. Do, a deer, a female deer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get into it like, do you want to get some pills, love? Do you want to get some pills? Got any numbers? Ring someone. We'll do the pie first, then we'll get pills. I'm not going to do fucking pills and pie, I'm not a tourist. You know, that didn't happen, did it? Because we're not. It's New Year's Day, moral high ground, you don't ruin it with pills. I'm not a fucking animal. I might be wearing my, you know, reindeer jumper, but can't do drugs in a reindeer jumper, can you? That's not on. Laura's never done drugs. I love it when people have never done any of that shit, because it seems so alien to them. She was like, oh, we're getting really annoyed. Rightly so, because it's like 2:30 PM on New Year's Day and there's like, whoa, 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 whoa. She's like, oh God, it's disgusting. How are they still going? Is that from the night before? Yeah, it's not an afternoon rave, is it? I've not started at 11:30 AM, like, afternoon rave, guys. It's like raving, but we've had a good night's sleep. Like, they're still going. And then she said, why the fuck did you even ask this? She went, are they on drugs? Yes! Yes, love, they are on drugs. They're not fucking gin and tonics, are they? And if they are, strong gin and tonic, it's not slimline. And then she got annoyed. She was like, why don't the police just knock the door down and do a drugs raid? I was like, because there's no drugs left. How do people think this works? They're in the 17th hour of a party. There's not like the concierge of the rave going, guys, I know all the drugs are in the corner and I know you want to do them now, but it's just not the key drug-taking hour. Honestly, you think drugs are fun when the Sound of Music's on? Wait till the Gruffalo comes on, then we'll do the ketamine. Really get into it. Fucking hell. Yeah, so it's good. She's called Laura. We're getting married. She's exciting. Yeah. Woo! No, I'm ready. I'm ready. Not ready. I'm not ready. We actually, weirdly, we met on internet dating, which is, you know, fine, which was tricky with this face, like, hey, I'll pass through water. It's not. This is a tricky sell on Plenty of Fish, like, you know, when you're a threat to retinas on a sunny day. It's not an easy look to sell in one picture. Has anyone done any internet dating? It actually worked out. There's not as much stigma as there was back in the day. It's annoying. No one's going to... statistically speaking, someone's fucking trying it in here tonight. Probably like swiping left as we speak. It's painful. It really is painful. I was on there for ages and it wasn't working out. I was just getting angry. Like, girls know how to hold it. This is what's annoying. Is in the profile writing stage, girls know how to hold in the weirdo. So the repetition, if you're a guy looking for a girl, it's just quite mundane because girls know how to not look like a psychopath. Lads have got no control. I know some lads have, but there's loads of remedial romantics. Like, I've had female friends show me some of the picture email combinations they've been sent from like suitors on Plenty of Fish, like, I like camping, the outdoors, and vaginas. You're like, no fella, no, that was too much of a left turn, that was, wasn't it? And then they send pictures to back up the story. Here's me in the Lake District, this is my cock and balls. You're like, no. Never go Lake District Vista to a dick pic that quick. Warm the lady up. Girls know how to hold in the weirdo, but in doing that, same shit's written on every profile. Like, I like going out, I'm staying in. You're like, oh. I like breathing in and out. I eat food. I drink water, fluids. Oh, fucking hell. I like everyone writes this. I like spending time with friends and family. Like, you don't need to write it. It's your friends and family. You're not a fucking maverick, are you? It's your friends. You picked them. Of course you like spending time with... Like anyone's going to write the alternative. I like spending time with strangers and enemies. And sea otters. This starts pissing me off as well. With the amount of skydiving pictures. There's the most aspirational pictures you've ever seen. Every third profile, there's a skydiver. Honestly, like, it's annoying. Not that I'm not saying if you've had a skydive and you've got a picture, you shouldn't put the picture up. You've had a big day, plus I get it. There's a subliminal message within the picture like, I'm adventurous. I get it. I'm single but I try new things. I've had a big day. I get it. But then I think that's misleading. Every third profile. There's not that many single women skydiving in the UK at any one point. You'd think as a single man, all you need to do to meet a wife is walk outside, look up, and just wait for a life partner to fall from the heavens like, be patient, lads, there's one! Is that you, my angel? How I've always imagined you, falling from heaven, strapped to a man. I tried to play it cool. I definitely wasn't cool. I wasn't, but I was trying to play it cool because I think you can look desperate. The big giveaway as to how bad it's got for the internet data online is when it says, right, put in your postcode, tell us how far you're willing to travel to find love. That's the big giveaway. Because you can tick national. Northampton, you're in the middle of the country. Don't tick fucking, you're landlocked. Don't tick national. It looks desperate, doesn't it? National. If you tick national, what you're admitting to the whole of the World Wide Web is basically, I will drive anywhere on the mainland. It's been that long, if you promise to touch it, I will come to Aberdeen, Sandra. Chill out! And then the minimum's 5 miles, like the lazy fucker. What if your perfect partner's 6 miles away? Fuck her, she's not worth it. I want a soulmate within walking distance. Get out the postcode. Look fucking pink on there. Could you get any closer in, mate? Just make it fucking awkward. Yeah, cheers, nice one. You said people gonna die? Fucking hell. Making me worry about earwax. I could just step back, couldn't I? But you've got to zoom. Cheeky little fucking terrapin. What was I talking about? Yeah, the wedding. Yeah, good. I'm not freaking out at all. I am freaking out. Because we're gonna have kids, apparently. I got told we're having kids. You know, you get just told, my girlfriend's beautiful, we're getting married. I'm not, if she wants to do it, I'm into it. I'm just a bit scared, just because of everyone that I know with kids. They're the worst advert for children ever. They try and tell you it's amazing while looking knackered and upset and angry. Have you ever talked about having kids to someone with like young children? They're like, yeah, oh, are you gonna, oh, you should, it's amazing. Am I crying involuntarily again? You should try it for the weekend. Have mine for a fortnight. Bring me in fucking June. Take them till then. This is what I love winding up my mates with young children. To just wind, this is good sport. I ring them up for no reason and tell them I've had a massive afternoon nap. That's great fun. They get angry at first, but then they weirdly like get a sleep-deprived sort of arousal going. It's a bit like being a sex line worker because they're like, oh God, did you? Where was it? In the bedroom. Was it nice? What were you wearing? Fucking hell. I remember when Laura told me we were having kids, she was like, right, when we come back off the honeymoon, what we'll do is finish the honeymoon, then I'll come off the pill. Wait, what? I'll come off the pill. She's never said, come off the pill at full volume. For some reason, I don't know what it is, she's never been able to say it at full volume. She's never like, well, come off the pill. She's like, come off the pill. I was like, why the fuck are we whispering? Why are you saying it like a deaf person? What's happening? We live alone. There's no one within earshot. There's a fucking rave going on 2 doors down. Come off the pill. Wait, is this in case Jesus is? I don't think he gives a shit. And then she was like, and then we'll start trying. Like that. Like, that's the international mind from fucking baby making. Then I lost my shit. I was like, oh yeah, baby. Then it's time for the business dick. Now, we had a lot of fun with the pleasure dick. Had 2.5 happy fucking years with the pleasure dick. But now we need results. It's time for the business dick. Fuck it, motherfucker. It's time for the business dick. I did that for 15 minutes. She did not think it was funny. And now she wants neither dicks. She doesn't want pleasure dick. And she does not want business dick. She doesn't even want apology dick. It's not advanced stuff, is it? Do you know what I mean? If you've been listening to Radio 4 all week, you've been forgiven for being a bit let down by some of the content, because it's bullshit. Yeah, be alright, won't it? We don't talk about sex, by the way. Me talking about business dick is about as sexy talk as we do. We obviously talk about sex because we've been together nearly 3 years, so we talk about sex in the sense that we talk about when we're going to have it. We book it in, that's when we talk about sex. Like, we should have sex this week, shouldn't we? It's getting awkward, it's been fucking ages. See you Wednesday, maybe Thursday. By Friday at least. No? Look at all the you know full well. If you've been in a relationship a while, it's not like you just get home and go, make love You have to go, do you fancy it? Because it's been a while. Okay, let's do it. Oh, well, my pyjama bottoms are very warm. Oh, can I keep them on? Oh, my shins are cold. I just put them to there. Quickly. I love you. I love you. Oh, no, don't kiss me properly. Have you brushed your teeth? If you love me, you brush your teeth. I'll put these back on till you have. Fucking, isn't it? We're not dirty as well. We're not dirty. Bit dirty. Do you know what I mean? I've got good broadband and we all need a hobby, but no, not proper dirty. I'm not like, no, we're not. You know, I always feel for dirty people because you know, it's dirty, innit? It's fucking horrible. I always think if you've got to the safety word level, that's a bit much. If you need a safety word during sex, come back to us. You've gone off the tracks. Do you know what I mean? Because there's something reassuring about knowing that if you're having sex with someone, no means no. But if you're proper filthy, no means yes, and like giraffe means no. That's when you flapjack. That's when it's. I don't know why it's. I don't know why your safety word would be so northern. Eccles. Fucking idiot. What am I on about? Yeah. So. Looking forward to getting a dog a bit more than having kids, really, because it's bad that, isn't it? We're getting a dog as well, but I'm more excited about the dog because I feel like you can't fuck a dog up. There's no pressure with a dog. You can fuck a kid up, that's bad, isn't it? If the dog's fucked up, if the dog starts barking and shits on the floor somewhere, you can be like, it was a rescue, we've tried our best. Honestly, you should see what, in many ways, we're the victim. But if the kid starts barking and shits on the floor, social services get involved, you've got to leave Sainsbury's, it's horrible. I'm looking forward to naming the dog. I'd only realised recently you can take the piss when you're naming the dog. We were in the park recently, this dog went skits, and its owner went, Burt Reynolds, come here! I was like, oh my God, you legends. I want to know the owner and the dog. Burt Reynolds, now I'm lost in the sea of possibility of what we could name this dog. I think we're going to go for Grandma. I think it's a great name for a dog. And I know I'm being a dick. I love my nana. I know I'm being a knobhead. But just how good would that be? Just to wind up the neighbours on either side. They'd work it out eventually, but for that first 3 or 4 weeks, they'd be like, what the fuck is going on at number 33? Because all they could hear through the wall is, Dad, Grandma's on the couch again. Get her off the couch! Grandma, get off the couch! You know you're not allowed to sit on the couch! Grandma needs the toilet. Let her in the garden! Grandma's shagging my leg. Do you know what I mean? You can do your own job. Too far, that one. I really like it when people give the dogs really standard British blokes names. I think that's what's your dog called? Ian. Steve the dog. So there's a chance to be like, Steve, stop shitting there! There's a guy going, what? My mate's got a dog called Ralph, which is a nice name for a dog on the phone. I was going to go for Ralph, but then I went for a walk with my mate and Ralph. And if you've called your dog Ralph and the dog runs off and you try and call it back, it sounds like you're trying to speak to the dog in its language. Ralph! 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 There's no dog, you just look like a fucking psychopath. It's a silly one, isn't it? It's not for everyone. Thanks for staring. She's just shouting, Ralph. What was that about? Well, ladies and gents, this has been, honestly, not as shit as I thought it would be, to be honest. It's been an absolute treat, ladies and gents. It's been a pleasure talking to you. My name's Dan Nightingale. Thanks very much for listening to me. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you again.